Time for the guys to take to the hardwood. The 3-4 in conference play Coyotes and the 7-0 Wildcats of Bishop State. Hi everybody, Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. Let me do what I did in the opening game. We're in Bruton. We're not in Bay Minette. And it is a gorgeous gym, but wow, that's jammed in by Frazier, and that's how the scoring starts. But you see that obstacle mid-floor. To avoid it, I am literally standing, running camera and doing a little play-by-play as you got a 3 on the other end of the floor. From a volleyball umpire stand. And I said all that to say this, the laptop that I play spots, do graphics. This is a one-man band, by the way. So when one man is the band and the instrument is too far away, well, then some of the notes aren't hit. So some of the graphics, some of the spots you typically see, some of the info typically provided won't be there today, as you got a 5-3 game. Nearly stolen away by McGee, but tips it out of bounds. We're only a minute into the ball game, and I think we've already gotten what we thought we would get. And that is some high-powered offenses. Well, I thought it was out of bounds off McGee. Apparently was not. Apparently off McGee and then off somebody wearing a white jersey. Bishop State will have it. Kedar Bodie, Joseph Frazier, Marvin McGee the fourth, Michael Kennard, and Alvin, as in Eugene Alvin. The starters in this one for Bishop State, and immediately you got a timeout in a 7-3 game, and Robbie Robertson obviously not real happy with some of the officiating early. And he has called a timeout that's twofold. It is to talk to team and to talk to umpire. – 7-3 Bishop State lead early. Meanwhile, Coastal South putting Josh Price, Sheldon Williams, Ricky Levette, Chris Bibbs, and Mafatim Nadaye on the floor first. In play to Price. Bibbs drives, lays it up, lays it in. And Robbie Robertson complaining on the way down that there was no and one. Got a whistle and foul. And this is going to be charged to Price. And that has McGee at the stripe. First of two good. McGee averaging 11 points a game, one of 4 double-digit scores on this Bishop State squad. And he started in 21 of the 24 Bishop State games. And McGee makes it an 8-5 contest. Price with a handoff to Nadaye, to Bibbs, back over to Price. Bibbs drives, shoves into the corner. Price off the rim, but the rebound is tracked down by Levette. Back over to Bibbs. Fires down low to Williams. And Williams will lose it out of bounds. Well, apparently got a wildcat on the way out. So South able to keep possession. In play to Williams. Back over to Nadaye. An air ball on the 3. Well, a busy week of sports this week on JockJive just gets busier the deeper we get into softball and baseball season, of course, coupled with basketball. So quite a bit of stuff this week, but quite a bit more tomorrow. I'll make that next week. As you get an offensive, and that is going to be charged to Kennard. Our last game this week is Saturday's Mississippi Gulf Coast Coastal Alabama South baseball game on Saturday. Got Sunday off, and we're back here in Bruton on Monday. Off the rim for Bibbs. Frazier with a feed to McGee, and McGee took an extra step. Still a 3-point game. Pace has slowed down a little bit scoring-wise from that first minute. Don't think, though, that high scoring pace can't continue for 40 minutes. Sure did in the Southern Union Coastal South game when both teams scored better than 105. Out it goes to McGee. 3 ball is good. With Bishop State, a team that scores 78 a game. With Coastal South, a team that scores 78 a game. Lovett with a miss. It is rebounded by Kennard. From the top of the key, Kennard for 3. Bishop State building a 9-point lead. Price with the drive, puts on the brakes. Back out front it goes to Williams. He'll fire the 3 a little bit long. Nadaye with it. Bibbs will shoot for 3. It's short. Rebounded by Frazier. Feeds into the paint, and there was a Coastal South foul. Charged to Nadaye. Ronnie Roberts into the game for the Coyotes. David Giddens checking in too. Frazier over to Bodie, and Bodie dropping in the bomb. Back over to Bibbs. Lobs out. I'm not sure that Price was ready for the pass. Price had just looked over towards Giddens. And that momentary distraction turning into a toss that goes out of bounds and will belong to the Wildcats after the timeout.
Think you need a 4-year degree to make good money? Think again. Get training in your own backyard. Master a skill to land a job fast. And start your path to a career that pays. Discover welding at Coastal Alabama Community College. So what are you waiting for?
Well, we're not the only folks shooting the game. There's the filmer for Coastal South, and there's a fan in the stands. Shooting coverage of the game. So you got options. JockJive. I think the fella for Coastal South is actually just shooting for the team. That is not live, but maybe from the stands you got a live version. Got an offensive before the shot by Frazier. Sheldon Williams getting ready to come back into the ball game. He checks in. Roberts will come out. So the number one scorer and rebounder in the ACCC doesn't stay on the sidelines long. Sheldon Williams back in. A little short on the Giddens 3 try. Williams with it. Back to the glass and drops it in for 2. Makes it a 10-point game with 14:22 to play. Half number 1. From the top of the key, Kennard. Short. And a foul called on Kevin Kagbara. Kagbara just checking into the game and commits the personal. Jeremiah Edwards in. Out goes Frazier for Bishop State. Bibbs over to Williams. Out front to Giddens. That is a long 3, but not quite long enough. Kagbara with a board. McGee backing it out. Here's instructions from Trent Eager, head coach of Bishop State. Well, able to get in front of the defender Bibbs. McGee for 2. And there's a foul on the trip down. That'll be charged to McGee. Put in play to Giddens. Back over it goes to Price. Love it. Back to Price. And there is a blocking foul. That'll be charged to Jeremiah Edwards. The freshman guard playing in his 7th game of the year. In play to Williams. Off the glass and rim. Kagbara into the corner. And it's Bodie bringing it out of that corner. Kennard shoots over Williams. In and out. Rebounded by Giddens. Over to Williams, then Giddens. Price working in right side, down low, trying to feed it back to Williams. Misses the mark. McGee's got it. And there was a foul on the floor. And it's charged to David Giddens. Non-shooting foul will be brought in for the baseline. Neither team in the bonus yet. 4 Coyote fouls, 5 Wildcat fouls at the 12:35 mark. In play to Kamen Brown. Brown misses. Price has it. Back over to Giddens, back to Price. Giddens over to Williams. Latrell Sanders now in. There's a 3 ball. takes a 3-point bite out of the lead. Spin move, and you got a jump ball. Thought for a moment you were going to have a walk on Bodie, but instead a jump ball. And the possession arrow will take us to the other end of the floor. Put in play to Price. A foul prior to the shot. And that will be charged to Brown. Put in play from the baseline by Price. And I'm not sure what the conversations are about. But they are over, and we've got play back underway with the give to Levin, trying to bang it off of the leg of Frazier. Instead, Frazier getting the steal. Takes it to the other end of the floor. Sheldon Williams grabbing the rebound. And we've got the 1-and-1. Foul called on Kagbara. And that will be Kagbara's second. Ndiaye going back into the ball game as Levitt will leave. Williams with the first of two and earns the bonus. Hey, thanks for watching. And you're watching on YouTube, so subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you get a lot of extras, and you put a smile on our face. Every subscriber helps. So when you get a chance, if you'll subscribe, we'll say thank you very much. Sanders knocked down on the trip down. And as I mentioned earlier, we are into the bonus. As a matter of fact, better than half of the half. South will be shooting free throws after fouls, with few exceptions. Sanders, an 87% free throw shooter, averages nearly 3 points a game. This is his forte, free throw shooting. Marvin McGee feeding it down low to Kennard. Too strong off the rim, but the putback good for Devin McCain. Price with a drive, tries to feed it over to Williams. That will go out of bounds in the corner and belong to the Wildcats. Just about 10.5 left in the half. Bruton, Alabama. Gorgeous volleyball floor that is used for basketball when the gym at Bay Minette isn't quite ready, and it's not quite ready. Got a walk prior to the shot by Brown. And it apparently won't be quite ready Monday or Thursday of next week. Those two games have already been moved here. So Southern Union Coastal South and Gadsden State Coastal South will happen here. Williams high off the glass, tipped into the hands of Kennard. Kennard fakes the three. McGee with it, top side, inside 10 to play in the half. Back over to Kennard. Puts up the jumper just inside the arc, rebounded by Giddens. Roberts getting ready to check back into the game for the Coyotes. Price running into Kennard, and Kennard likely charged with a foul. Let's see. Nope, they're going to instead lay the blame at the feet of Devin McCain. We've reached the media timeout, 9:30 to play. Half number one, 21-14, Bishop State.
What's up, y'all? Here at Coastal, Alabama. About to go and get this leg day started. Let's get it. We're here again after today. You're... Oh! Hey, let's go, baby. Let's ride. Yes, sir.
Well, jokingly before the game, the official said, hey, give us good reviews, so it will give you some good camera time. This is a different 9:30 a 9-minute and 30-second first half score than I thought we would have a minute into the game. Both teams exploded early. And I'm thinking high scoring. And of course, these teams capable of exploding at any given moment, but at the moment, got a total of 35 points on the board. There was a point in which this was a 12-point Bishop State lead. It's been trimmed to 5. Kennard over to Brown. And there was a blocking foul. That'll be charged on Josh Price. Well, now the officials conferring. I think we've got a free throw. And we don't. It'll be brought in from the baseline. Foul committed and dribbler not shooting. McGee with it out front. Brown shoots it over to Bodie. Back it goes out front to McGee. Loose ball. Sanders with it. Nindaye. Over to Price, and he'll shoot for 3. Drops it in. It's a 2-point game. And that's got the Wildcats now asking for time to talk. (21-19) with 8:36 left to play in the first half.
About to start my day, but first, coffee. Here with my coastal crew. Woo! And that's how I end my day at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Enjoying the game here in Bruton, Alabama, a trio of young ladies. As you got a whistle and foul. And that is going to be charged to Sanders. Sanders picking up the personal. McGee dropping in the short range two. Price with the drive, puts on the brakes, back out to Nadaye. And Nadaye walks. Out front to Brown, sends it back over to Bodie. Bodie will pull up and drop into 4 in a row from the Wildcats coming out of the timeout. Sanders from the top of the key nibbles the rim. It heads out of bounds. Bibbs checking into the game. Price will come out. Wildcats putting it in play from the opposite end of the floor. And it is McCain that will take the trip to the Wildcat end. These teams meeting for the first time this year. Which means one more meeting in Mobile will happen. Stolen away by Giddens. Takes it to the glass, draws the foul. And there's a chance for 2 as Giddens will go to the line. Giddens an 85% free throw shooter as a team. South hitting 61% of their free throws. 43% of their field goals and 29 of their threes. Out front to McCain. That is Alvin back in the game. Brown with a miss, Williams with a rebound. Sanders to Bibbs. Back it goes to Williams. He'll shoot the three. He'll rattle in the three ball. Back to a 2-point game. Brown with a handoff to McCain. Over it goes to Bodie. He'll drive off the window. Trying to tip it back in was Alvin. And you got a walk on the part of Trey Delmore. Sanders in play to Giddens. Back over it goes to Sanders. Bibbs handing it to Giddens to Sanders. Feeding it down low to Williams. Makes the spin move. It is rejected. Knocked out of bounds by Kennard. 9 on the shot clock. And from the top of the key, Giddens in and out with a 3. Rebounded by Bibbs. 20 new seconds on the shot clock after the rim shot. That rattles in and out for Levent. Long look to the sidelines by Bodie on the trip down. As we near 5 minutes to play in the half. Alvin, left-handed shot off the glass. 4-point Bishop State lead. Got a foul prior to the Giddens shot. And that'll be charged to Kamen Brown. And according to the scoreboard, we should be to the double bonus. The official initially indicating a 1-and-1, but it is 2. So Giddens shooting 2. The 85% free throw shooter. But Giddens will have some time to think about the free throws. Got the media timeout. In a 27-23 game.
What's up, y'all? Here at Coastal, Alabama. About to go and get this leg day started. Let's get it. We're here again after today. You're... Hey, let's go, baby. Let's ride. Yes, sir.
And by the way, is Coach Cedric Yelming there on the phone. Ladies basketball coach at Coastal Alabama South. Giddens going to the stripe. Good free throw shooter. And a chance to make it a 2-point game again. Price back into the game, and Sanders coming out. A bucket separates the two once more. McCain with a feed. It is laid up and in by Delmore. Bibbs to Price, to Bibbs, to Price. Little pass and catch. In on the mix is Giddens. Off on the 3 try. Bibbs with a put back. And there we are again. Back at a 2-point game. Over to McCain, shoots for 3, rims it in and out. Giddens with a rebound. And an opportunity for the Coyotes to tie or take the lead. Back over it goes to Bibbs, lays it up, lays it in. We're tied at 29. Over it goes to Bodie. The game's first tie comes nearly 17 minutes in. And is off Giddens. And will stay Bishop State ball. McGee checking in. Delmore coming out for Bishop State. Sanders back in for the Coyotes. And it is Price who will exit. Here's Darian Salary in for the first time for Bishop State. Salary has started 7 of the last 8 games. But gets into the game here with about 3 to play in the half. Kennard with a miss. And the Coyotes with a chance to take their first lead since it was 3-2. Down to Williams. Sanders, 3-ball. Coyotes by a tray. Bibbs just snatches it away. Jams it in. 5-point Coyote lead. Timeout on the floor, Bishop State. Bibbs knew the pass was coming. Steals it away, slams it in. Coyotes by 5.
Think you need a 4-year degree to make good money? Think again. Get training in your own backyard. Master a skill to land a job fast. And start your path to a career that pays. Discover welding at Coastal Alabama Community College. So what are you waiting for?
That is Bodie dropping it in from the top of the key. And it's a 3-point game. Sanders over to Bibbs, back to Sanders. Swung down to Williams, loses to Bibbs. Bibbs shooting the 3 off the rim. McCain with a rebound, inside 2 to play in the half. Dean Myrick, the commissioner of the ACCC, is our halftime guest. Bibbs with the foul. McGee to the stripe. McGee is 74% free throw shooter on a Bishop State squad that shoots very well. A 70% free throw shooting team. Got a 1-point game with 1:37 to play in half number 1. Williams just a little bit off, rebounded by McGee. Salary back to Bodie, pulls up, left open, and he'll drain the 2 from 8 feet out. Bishop State reclaiming the lead. Giddens for 3. He's got it. Coyotes by a bucket. Salary. They're just daring him to shoot the three. Kennard. He'll put it up from the elbow, and Giddens apparently got a hand on Kennard from the backside. Kennard will go to the line with an opportunity to tie the game. Kennard is actually one of the lesser in the free throw shooting department, but the 55% free throw shooter hits both, ties it up at 37. There is about a second difference between game clock and shot clock. Coyotes want to take the lead into the locker room, get the shot and points with little to no time for Bishop State to respond. 2 seconds left in the half. Jediah was trying to get on the floor. He won't, and that will hit the roof and fall harmlessly to the hardwood and bring us to halftime. Can't get any tighter than this. Knotted up at 37 each at the half. ACCC Commissioner Dean Myrick, our guest. A conversation with Dean in 30. Good to have back with us Dean Myrick, the commissioner of the ACCC. Commissioner, how are you?
I'm good. A little chilly, but good.
It is a bit on the nippy side, of course. Who knows when we'll air this? It may run for a month or so, but at the time of recording, it is a nippy morning here in Alabama. I want to talk about the D1, D2. Obviously, this is the first year, so there are new adjustments to be made. And really in volleyball season, there weren't adjustments because everybody was D2. You get into basketball, you got a D1, you got a D2. Have there been any unforeseen situations where the two different divisions are concerned, or has it gone pretty smoothly thus far?
It's gone real smooth. We've had no issues and didn't expect any issues. I don't even know if you call it an issue. The biggest adjustment for us is having, two tournaments, but that is, that's really not a big deal either way. So, we'll just have, Division II starting that last part of February, first part of March. And then the weekend after that, we'll have Division I, and Division II will play their district championship. So, so far so good. And, as I have told people, if you didn't know it, you would never know there was a change. Schedules look a little bit different. Once you look at that, obviously, looking at the standings, instead of north-south, you have, D1, D2. But outside of that, we've had no problems. So, I think volleyball kind of proved, without a doubt, that the D2 route will help us tremendously, at that level from a competition standpoint. Wallace State went out and won more, matches in that one tournament than we have ever, at Division I. So, and I expect the same at for basketball and baseball and softball. And so we're looking forward to that.
How long does the alignment stay as is? I mean, if a team that's one, or even a team that's two, wanted to become the other division, is there a time period to wait? Can they make that change instantaneously, or are we in a 2 or 3 year arrangement?
Well, it's actually a 4-year commitment. But that being said, if there's any extenuating circumstances, and I'm trying to think of what may, a change in or drastic change in scholarship or philosophy from the school or whatever, they can ask for an exemption from that, to go up or down. But I don't foresee that happening with us. Like I said, all of our scholarships are the same, so that's not going to change, one way or the other within that 4 years. So, the year before that, the end of the 4-year commitment, schools will declare again for another 4 years, and I don't know if we'll see movement there or not, one way or the other, but so yeah, we're looking forward to kind of steadying the ship, as you say, moving forward. So, unless something drastic changes, I don't anticipate much movement up or down.
There is one thing that I noticed. I guess maybe this is just on a broadcaster's end, but the stats have both D1 and D2 combined. So your statistical leader, let's say in a per game average point scored, could be a D2 guy. The number 2 guy could be a D1. Has there been conversation about separating the two, or will it remain the same with your statistical leaders?
We would love that, but it's more of a website provider issue. So we are working on that, and hopefully soon. But our website provider is having a few issues, and have for quite a while. So we're trying to work through that, but right now we're not able to separate those.
One other question that might be presenting website issues, and that is Coastal East is now technically Coastal North from an athletic perspective. So is that creating some issues too, at least on the website as far as scheduling and information?
We haven't had any yet that I know of. Everybody here, is aware, of who has what. So, with Coastal North, including now Bruton and Monroeville in one, and obviously South and Bay Minette. So, so as of now, we've had no issues with that. Even when it went from Faulkner State to Coastal, Southeast and North, there was a little adjustment to that because everybody knew Faulkner as Faulkner, and then you had Jeff Davis and Alabama Southern, at the time. So that was the big adjustment there when they all combined. But no, not, as I know, we don't have any issues with that.
This is not D1, D2 related, but there has been, I think, since we last talked, a change in location for the Division One ACCC tournament. It's still going to be in Huntsville, but not in Alabama A&M. So what brought that change on?
Once, and we were kind of anticipating the possibility of this, but once the SWAC basketball schedule came out for A&M, they had, our tournament runs from Thursday to Saturday. So once the SWAC schedule was released for A&M, they had a home doubleheader on Thursday and Saturday. So there just wasn't room, per se for us. And like I said, we were kind of waiting on that, knowing that was a possibility. So, after talking to Huntsville Sports Commission, Alabama Huntsville was, more than welcoming for us just to come over there. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to it, but it was just a scheduling conflict, with A&M and obviously their SWAC schedule has to take precedent over us.
Big news, too, for the ACCC in that Alabama Public TV, for the first time ever, will broadcast the championships for D1 there in Huntsville. That's got to be a boon for a lot of folks. I mean, for Alabama Public TV, for the ACCC, and for the Huntsville Sports Commission.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. And, well, the system as a whole partnered with APTV with, the Super Seven, state football championships. And now obviously we're comparing high school football to junior college basketball, but, the quality of the broadcasting, you're going to be helping us with that as well. And, know that will, go smoothly. But, the viewership, was outstanding for that. And, and it's probably not comparing, oranges to oranges, but, so yeah, we're looking forward to that. I think it gives us a lot more exposure, puts us on a bigger, stage, statewide with, with Alabama Public Television. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And, hopefully it goes well and, we can kind of expand this thing, in years to come, whether it's a game of the week or venturing into other sports and seeing what that looks like.
Get into baseball after basketball wraps up. Is everything set as far as the conference tournament in D1 and D2?
Yes, we are still in Oxford for both. And kind of like basketball, we'll have two separate baseball tournaments. Excuse me. D2 will be the week before D1. So that'll be the end of April. We did have a little scare. We had heard that the Talladega race was going to be the weekend of our tournament, which would basically we would have to find somewhere else to go because there would just be no hotels, in that area. And what would be available, you may not, want to pay what you're going to have to pay to stay there. So luckily it stayed where it was the weekend before. And, we were able to, still stay there. So looking forward to that as well.
Where softball is concerned, is 1 and 2 running simulcast there at Veterans Park in Alabaster?
We are. Unlike basketball and baseball, we were able to get with Florida and combine our conference / region / district tournament into one for Division II. So we'll get our top 5 and they'll send their top 3 because we have more teams, and we'll do an 8-team double with the winner of that going, directly to the national tournament. And then we'll have our top 6 Division I teams. So we're going to run both tournaments at the same time, kind of try to stagger, to start. I went by Veterans Park. You wouldn't even recognize it now. I mean, it's not that it was bad before, but, everything's turf now. All 5 fields are exactly the same. So we'll be able to use all 5 fields, if we need. But it looks beautiful. And we're looking forward to actually being the first tournament at the new park, but new renovated park.
The 4 fields for the 5, will they be used simultaneously for the softball?
We've got to put pen to paper on that. We have looked at staggering. With 6 teams in Division I, they don't need but a couple of time slots for that. So we could do 2 fields, with Division I at a time, let them play, and they can go back to the hotel or go back to campus if they're not staying, and then we could start Division II right after them. And but that being said, we do have the ability to use 4 fields at a time. And but obviously once we get down to probably the semis, we would go down to 2 and not have that overlap, and cuts down on foul balls, possibly going into other fields. So So right now it's up in the air. We're trying to, look at what creates the best environment, what creates the most, level playing field as far as back-to-back games versus taking breaks. And, that way each team is playing the exact same route, that their opponent has played. So we'll have all that probably with the next few weeks, decided.
Dean Myrie, the commissioner of the ACCC, thanks so much for being our guest here at halftime. We're going to have to do this again, man. We filled up 13 to 15 minutes of a halftime, so we'll have to sit down again and talk to get more from Dean Myrie.
There'll be a lot more, I'm sure. But yeah, anytime we can get together.
Thanks a lot.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu. $37 apiece as we head into the next 20-minute segment. Bruton, Alabama. Top team in Division I ACCC basketball in Bishop State. And the 3-4 Coyotes of Coastal Alabama South giving these 20-3 Wildcats all they can handle at the half. Taking a look at the starters. Looks like it is the same look from one half to the other for Coastal South with Price, Williams, Levette, Bibbs, and Nadaye on the floor. Well, you got the bucket despite the fact the buzzer sounded that indicated the end of 30 seconds. But apparently a prior shot got rim, and though the shot clock didn't reset, it should have. Meanwhile, on the other end of the floor, you've got the same five starting half number two that started half number one as well. Bodie, Frazier, McGee, Kennard, and Alvin. In a 39-37 game, Sheldon Williams at the stripe. Good to have you watching tonight's game. A reminder that if you want to watch it on demand, that is not a problem. That can be arranged. Go to the website, click on the menu bar, top right corner, follow the prompts, pay an itty-bitty baby subscription fee, and enjoy a year's worth of access to whatever game, whatever school. Over it goes to McGee. Feeds it underneath. Briefly got away from Frazier. And eventually Williams with the ball over to Price.
Bibbs with a miss on the 3, try from the corner, but Levant able to grab it. Williams will shoot 3. He's got it. Biggest first half lead, 12 for Bishop State, 5 for Coastal South. The 12-point Bishop State lead came early. The 5-point Coastal South lead came late in the half. Missed by Alvin. And you got a foul on Alvin too. Bibbs back over to Price to Bibbs. Ndiaye with a miss on the 3, and then it will hop up and drop back in. Looked like it was coming out. McGee shoving it to the hoop. Lovett able to sneak past Frazier's defense. 6-point lead, largest of the game for South. Over to Brown. Back it goes to Kennard. McGee taking it baseline, does the reverse thing, trying to get around the defensive Williams. Rebound belongs to Bibbs. Price. Over to Levant. Ndiaye with it. Williams trying to bank it. Rebounded by Brown. Lays it up but not in. Williams with another rebound. Reaching in trying to take it away is Brown. Instead, Williams gets rid of it. Bibbs over to Price, and Price for 3. Coyotes by 9. McGee, top of the key. Over it goes to Bodie. Back over to McGee. Kennard spins to get around Williams. Shot no good. Williams will take it. Flicks it out to Bibbs. Fires into the corner. Ndiaye. Air ball on the 3. Brown scanning the floor on the trip down. Back over to Brown from Frazier. Out of bounds off Bibbs. Kagbara checking in for Bishop State. Also McCain in. Coastal South putting Sanders and Giddens in. Bodie off the glass but draws the foul. That'll be charged to Levant. Bodie in the act of shooting when fouled. Hits his first of 2. An 84% free throw shooter, averaging better than 13 a game. Sanders over to Price. Price short on the 3 try. Giddens able to come up with a loose ball. Puts it up, banks it in, drew the foul, and has a chance for 3. Got the media timeout. First 5-minute segment of the Second half, good for the Coyotes. Tied at the half and by 9 at the 15-minute mark.
It's the dreaded appointment. You've put it off long enough. You've run out of excuses. And now you've got to face your fears head on. Fortunately, there's someone there who won't hold your feelings against you. Somebody whose efforts instead will give you your best selfie smile. You'll thank her when it's over. Be somebody. Enroll in the dental assisting program at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Enjoying a little basketball, and I'm sure she's just checking out scores of other games. Or maybe even watching this one, right? Giddens with an opportunity to give the Coyotes their first double-digit lead, and he will. Foul called as Bodie makes his way to the glass. Williams checking back into the ball game. Bodie at the stripe. Ndai coming out of the game. Williams will go in. Missed, rebounded by Kamara. Got it back after the block from the backside, and Kamara good on try number 2. Sanders over Kamara. Just a little bit strong. Levette with a rebound. Back to the glass for 2. Over to Kamara. That is lost out of bounds. Alvin last to touch it. Wildcats maintaining possession. Frazier checking into the game for the Wildcats. And Alvin will come to the sidelines. And apparently a little something on the floor. And that's got Alvin on the other side of the floor doing a little mop-up. I'm not sure why he was the guy that was selected to do the work. Maybe he's the guy that volunteered to go to the other end of the floor and work on the perspiration or whatever moisture is there. Just came out of the ball game. Maybe he's like, hey, I'm up already. I'll go down there and do it. McCain for 3. Over to Price. Running out of time to get it across the mid part of the floor, and they won't. So the Wildcats get it back. Flip to Kagbara, and then Kagbara, when he turned to head towards the hoop, lost the basketball. Bibbs coming in, Sanders coming out. Price to put it in play from the baseline on the opposite end of the floor. Kagbara knocks it off Bibbs. Wildcats get it back. 13-19 to go in the game. Over to Bodie at the timeline on the right side. Kagbara wanting it out front. That is a 3-ball. Was waiting to see what the official said. Looked like he was straddling the line, and I think that is the complaint from Robbie Robertson, was Kagbara was straddling the arc. The official said a 3, and there was a foul on Sheldon Williams. Three-point game. Both teams have had double-digit leads. Robbie Robertson has been given a warning. No technical assessed, but Robertson warned. Bodie going to the line after the foul. Charge to Williams. It'll be his first. Bodie making the first of 2. The 84% free throw shooter, averaging 13 points a game. Got his 15th start of the year tonight. And both teams have seen double-digit leads evaporate rather quickly. Bishop State with a 12-point lead in the first half. Coastal South with a 10-point lead in the second half. Levette with a miss on the 3. Williams gives it to Bibbs. Back out to Price. And there was a foul on the floor. McCain is guilty. Non-shooting, it'll be brought in from the opposite side of the floor. In play to Giddens, back over to Price. Spin move, not there. McGee wrapping up the rebound. Over to McCain, back out front to McGee. McGee, top of the key. Nick coming to the scorer's table. Set to check in a moment. Bibbs reached around, grabbed the shoulder. Well, check that. That is going to be charged to Kagbara. I thought Bibbs maybe had gotten the shoulder of Bodie, but apparently Kagbara committed the foul prior to the Bibbs foul. Drive to the glass bucket, good, foul committed. And Bibbs will try to put one more up. Foul charge to Bodie, it's his first. Bibbs capping off the three-point play. Easy trip to the hoop for Bodie. Vims back over to Price. Vims nearly lost the dribble. Frazier nearly took it away. And trying to see who committed the foul. Vims shooting. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Foul going to be charged to Frazier. Vims hits both. Bodie in the paint, kicks it top side. Brown off the glass. And there's a blocking foul on Bibbs. Kamen Brown, the freshman guard, shooting 2. Brown, an 81% free throw shooter. 6 points, a 9 for Brown. Hasn't started a game, but has played in 18 this year. This is his 19th. Out of the corner, Nadaye trying to feed it down low to Bibbs. And it is out of bounds off Bodie. And apparently a little more perspiration on the floor that's got to be tended to before we resume play. Hey, great spot for me to remind you that we would love, we encourage, don't require, of course, how could we require, but if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel, we would just break out in a big old belly laugh. Okay, not a laugh. A joyful smile. And when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you've got access to stuff nobody else has access to. Conversations with folks like Dean Myrick, Daniel Head, Madonna Thompson. Shows like Talking Sports with Big C, who has Jeremiah Castile as a guest tomorrow. And obviously your Learning to Game coverage. Williams trying to grab the rebound off the Price miss. McCain rejected by Bibbs. Loose ball, Williams. McCain able to come up with it. And there is a foul on Bibbs. Kagbara coming to the scores table, ready to check in. McCain at the line. A 3-point lead for Coastal Alabama South. McCain, a 77% free throw shooter. And a little more perspiration apparently on the floor. This time Nadaye trying to cover it up. And maybe, too, a good spot to try to ice McCain. And now here comes the gym mop from the other side of the floor. Well, it is not a warm night. Actually, a little bit on the cool side. Temperature is expected to drop down into the 30s here inside the gym. I would think it is somewhere in the vicinity of 65, maybe 70. But apparently a little moisture, and I will vouch for the fact that a little moisture can go a long way towards damaging the male body on a floor like this. So better safe than sorry. Sponge it up. Foul committed by Brown. Coyotes will be shooting the 1-and-1, but it will come after the media timeout.
Preparing for surgery is like getting ready for the big game. You arrive early. You get your mind right. You make sure every tool is ready and the team has the right equipment. Your patient may never know your name. They may never realize that somebody cared enough to ensure all the little tasks were done right. But that's okay. You do. Be somebody. Enroll in the Surgical Technology program at Coastal Alabama Community College.
A little less than half of the half to go. 9:56 to play. Got a 1-point game and a 1-and-1 coming up. Josh Price shooting. He has started every game he has played in this year. 16. Did not participate in a couple of games. One of two goes Price. Kakbara with the rebound. Out to Kakbara. Frazier. Handoff over to McGee, and Kakbara from the top of the key off the rim. Rebounded by Bodie. McGee will try for three, and he'll hit it. A 1-point Bishop State lead, 9 minutes to go. Price. Williams, 2 tries after the Price miss. And Kakbara wraps up the rebound. Hands it over to McGee. Bodie shoots for 3 off the rim. And McCain able to bang it off a Coyote. And apparently a little extra jawing over there in the corner. In play to Kagbara. Got to travel into Coyote basketball. Coyotes trying to get to the 500 mark overall and in the conference. A win would put them 4-4 in the conference, 9-9 overall. And this is a South team too that has had a number of games canceled because of the inability or unavailability of the Bay Minette gym. I know they had a prep team canceled. Coastal make that South Georgia Tech slated to come to Bay Minette canceled. But the Coyotes trying to go to 2-0 in Bruton. Played here against Calhoun and won. Kennard coming back into the game and Kagbara going out. Well, no matter what record the Coyotes had coming in, they would be winless at home. Of course, that's because they have not played a home game. This is as close to home as it has come. Bibbs coming to the scorer's table, ready to check into the ball game. Flipped over to Levant. Williams trying to get it into the corner to Giddens, and Giddens wasn't there. Ndiaye coming out of the game. Bibbs back in for the Coyotes. McGee over to McCain. Down low it goes to Bodie. Back to Frazier. McGee top side. Tiny window, and somehow McGee got it through it. Bodie lays it in for two. Bibbs to Williams. Nice feed to Giddens. Lead flip-flopping back and forth. And McGee puts it back over to the Bishop State side of the floor. Price into the corner to Giddens. That is Bibbs. And McCain is going to commit the foul. Bibbs with a chance to tie it and then give the lead to the Coyotes. Sanders into the game. Giddens will come out. Bibbs 1 of 2. We are knotted up at 66. Well, at halftime we were tied at 37. Who knows where we will be at the end of regulation. There's McGee for three. Sanders over to Price, sends it to Bibbs. That'll go out of bounds off McGee. Nadaye back in and Sanders out for the Coyotes. Into the corner to Price. Off the rim twice. And Kennard with a board. It stays a 3-point game. Foul called on Kennard. He stuck that foot out to screen out the defender. And charged with a foul. That'll be his second. Price taking it down low, feeds it back out front to Bibbs. Into the corner to Dye. Got the three. We're tied at 69. Bodie working into the top of the key. Down low and draws the foul. Bibbs picking up the personal. That is his fourth in the game. Got a timeout on the floor, our last media timeout, with 4:56 left to play.
You're organized, driven, focused, ready to create the life of luxury in the most beautiful and unique locations, locally and around the world. Discover hospitality management at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Hey, get comfortable. Gonna come and watch a night of basketball. You want to be comfy doing it. I've gone an entire day with the slippers on. I'm assuming those are slippers. I guess they could be, you know, some kind of fur-covered shoes. I'm not really much into the world of fashion. If I didn't have a wife, Lord knows what I'd be wearing. (71-69) game. Over to Levant, who is back into the game, to Price. Price for three. Off the net. But not through the rim. 4:32 to play in a 71-69 game. Both teams coming into the game averaging about 78-9. And looks like they are both going to get right in the neighborhood of 78. Frazier fades back, fires over Levant. Over it goes to Price. Williams driving off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Bodie. Jumper from Bodie, good. Lead goes to 6. Price sliding through Wildcat defenders. Backs up and fires over to Levet, back to Price. Levet into the corner. Down to Williams, nothing there. Giddens. Back over to Williams, he'll spin. And let's see what happened. There's a foul on McGee. And Williams going to the line. Williams has struggled tonight. Leading scorer in the ACCC, leading rebounder in the conference as well. Struggling tonight, goes 0 for 2 at the line. Into the corner to Kennard, and he'll hit the 3. Back over to Price. Levet nibbling the rim with a 3 try into the hands of Bodie. Over to McGee. Takes it to the glass. Loose ball. Lovett lost it. Battle to get it back. He does. And then calls for time. I don't know if Lovett is injured. No. Little wobbly. But okay, and comes to the sideline. Full timeout. Just under 2 left to play.
Preparing for surgery is like getting ready for the big game. You arrive early. You get your mind right. You make sure every tool is ready and the team has the right equipment. Your patient may never know your name. They may never realize that somebody cared enough to ensure all the little tasks were done right. But that's okay. You do. Be somebody. Enroll in the Surgical Technology program at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Bibbs the drive, Bibbs the lay in. And gets up a little bit gimpy. Is he going to come out of the game? He's indicating he doesn't want to. And apparently he won't. Looked like Lovin was up and ready to come into the contest, but Bibbs shaking off the pain. And now it is Coach Robbie Robertson that will show his mop the floor technique. And I think that's his wife right here at the scorer's table, probably going, Robbie, why don't you practice at home on that mopping? In play to McGee. Frazier into the corner. Out it goes to McGee. Clock an ally to Bishop State. with a 7-point lead and 1:39 to go. Back over to Frazier, steps around Giddens, lays it in for 2. Sends it to Price. Bibbs able to get it back after the miss. There is a whistle in the paint. And that'll be charged to Frazier. Bibbs at the line. It is a 3-possession game. Seven-point contest. Just over a minute to go. Over to Frazier. Got the numbers. Frazier lays it in around Williams. Price down to Nadea. He'll knock down 2. Nadea with a foul. And Bodie will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Lead goes back to 8. It will stay a 3-possession game, no matter what Bodie does here. Nadea over to Williams. Williams off the glass. McGee wrapping up the loose ball. Sheldon Williams picking up the personal. And McGee heading to the stripe. Shooting the 1-and-1. An opportunity here for McGee to basically put the game out of reach, turn it into a 4-possession game. And he will. Williams lost it. Bodie's got it. Coyotes have called off the Dogs. Bishop State is about to go 8-0. 21-3 overall. Coyotes will fall to 3-5 in the conference. They will go to 8-10 overall. That's it, 85-75, your final score. Thanks so much for watching our coverage. Don't forget, follow us Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we will be back tomorrow morning on JockJive with Talking Sports with Big C. Colin McGuire. He's got Jeremiah Castile as his guest. And on Saturday, baseball. It is the season debut of hardball. And it will be Coastal Alabama South playing host to Mississippi Gulf Coast. We'll have it for you on Saturday. Thanks for watching a day's worth of coverage. A couple of softball games, a couple of basketball. We'll see you on Saturday in Bay Minette. For Coastal Alabama and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. So long, everybody.